Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by. I hope you are doing well. Today I'm on with a little quick project share of some things that I've been working on. And this has been one of those items that has been on my to do list that's mile long. And so let's just get started and I'll show you what I have. I created these, they're called little shabby or tattered dresses. I keep seeing them on my Pinterest and I've always adored them. And since I'm not hauling Timu at the moment, I'm like, oh, let's just use some of this stuff that I've gotten. So here we go. This is all stuff we have in our stashes anyway. Um, Ribbons and tulle and yarn. So what I did is I created this little box to store them in, and this is actually a KS craft die, and it's called the Craft Caddy. And it comes with this, but it's really small. It's only like maybe 6.5 inches, and I needed about 9 inches. So I just enlarged it, and it's kind of flimsy. So I had to layer it, layer it, layer it. I think I have like 2 layers of 110 cardstock. I have 2 layering piece and 2 sides of layering. So if I had to make this again, I probably wouldn't use this die, although it worked just fine. Um, I think I if I would have thought about it, I would have gone through my stash and used something different, like along the lines of this. This is a Scrap Diva die. It's the loaded pocket, and it's the large one, and it is almost 8 inches. So you wouldn't have to do all this extra work. This is almost a perfect fit if you wanted to make something like this. That's just how I would do it if I had to do it over again, or if I make another one, I'm going with that one. So what I did is most of my craft room was a little garden party anyway, so I decorated a garden party, and I just put some trim. I created this modiste word, and these little pieces I used, they're from the new Scrap Diva Shabby Chic memory decks. So those are just some of the little pieces that are in there, and I just added this little tassel on the scissors and put a little gemmy there, did some sewing, put some feet on the bottom. And what I used is I got these off of Amazon only because I couldn't find the exact ones I wanted on AliExpress or Temu. The ones on Temu were smaller, as well as the ones on AliExpress. I don't know why, but I found these on Amazon, and actually the price came out better on Amazon. So they come in, I think, silver, gold, and maybe antique. I'm not sure, but if I remember, I will link these down below. These are about 1.5 inches, and they're the perfect size. So, I'm not going to do a tutorial for these because I did look. There's several tutorials out on YouTube of people's different ways of doing them. And I just got a general idea and I just went with it. So, these I think will be so cute on a journal, any kind of project that you want to hang like a charming little dress from. These would be so popular right now with like a tea garden theme, or the people are doing the Bridgerton swaps, or anything like Regency. But they could be anything. You can create them into anything. Um, just the world is your oyster. Think Barbie clothes, because when I was making these, my husband said, "Oh, what are you making Barbie clothes now?" I'm like, "Listen, I spent a fortune in Barbie clothes for my daughter." I'm like, I'm not making them." So, but they're cute and they're whimsical, and that's what I like about them. They're just so whimsical. So, I'm gonna set this aside and I'll show you a few. Oh, the other thing too is I did not use a straw to hang these on because the straw would be too thick for the hanging part of the hanger. I used a wooden skewer and I just wrapped it in washi tape. I didn't even paint it. Because this is just going on my shelf for my own purposes. And what I did is I left this part on. Let's see if I can. What? Here, actually, let me take these off so I can show you better and give you a closer look of them. They're just so cute. I love them. So, what I did is I did not glue, I only glued one side in and I left one side open so I can take them on and off as need be. And I put a little notch so it wouldn't fall out. But yeah, a wooden skewer is the way to go. So, with that being said, I'll show you what I have on there so far. This one, um, just use what you have. I just used what I had in my stash. I didn't buy anything other than these hangers. And so what I did is I had some trim, pearl trim. This is just some muslin that I had, some ribbons, and it's just that simple. This is some pearl tulle that I had. And then what I used underneath it to fluff it up is I just had this gauze. So this one, she looks like a little Regency thing here. So then on the back, I just put like a half rosette I made out of lace and just put a bow on it just to make it look like a bustle. But I'm calling that one my Regency ball gown. I don't know. And then this one, I love this one, so sweet. This, I did have some material. I don't have a lot of material. So, and I'm not going to go buy any because I have so many trims and yarns. It's just ridiculous. And I don't even knit. So, this, I just used some lace, a little applique. I used some seam binding, some lace, some more gauze. This is sari silk. And I used some little pearls. And then on the back, I just put this little bow jemmy. So there's that one. This one I think is so pretty. It's just not even extravagant, but she's so cute. She's just, I don't know, something about the pink. This is some pink lace tulle that I had. And I used some of this green gauze just to fluff it up. Truthfully, I think what I did is I made them too thick, too poofy. But I do like poofy anyway. But I think if they were made a little thinner, and I made them big, so I think if you made them smaller, they would look, they would look cute just as well. And then this one, I thought, oh, this is perfect. I have these little nail art charms. I use those for buttons. And this is just some more lace, muslin, some pink gauze. And I think I had some coffee dyed lace. I just used that. And then on the back, I just made a little simple bow with some sari silk and just put some little pearl beads on that. So there's that one. And then this one I'm calling my garden party one. I don't know. This is just some yarns, some fluffy yarns that I had. And I used the gauze, of course, and some little bitty trims and some white pearls. And this lace, this trim I had in my stash. And these I cut this off a bigger piece of an applique. But they're so cute. And they look so cute hanging on a project. And then on the back, I just put a little bow with a little bitty pearl. So that's what I've been working on. I think I'm so excited. I think I'm going to make some more. I can picture making a little Christmas one, maybe a Halloween witch one. But yeah, that's what I got. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I'll try to help. I will link those hangers that I got off of Amazon. And thank you for stopping by. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.